We came here this morning when we heard that according to what they call themselves, Nigerian police, are coming to take over the premises of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. And I had to come myself to find out why would such a thing happen. From what I heard, that is it DC operation brought them here to withdraw the policemen that are already here protecting this place, so that new officers will take over the place. But I have to say this on a very strong note. We've been taking enough nonsense from this institution. Everybody is aware of the court judgment. And even the judgment as they call it, the ruling. Did the ruling specify anywhere that the election should not hold? He said, don't give voters register. What are we doing with it? Okay, police, don't provide security. Don't provide security. Is this the same thing as blocking the election? I don't know what the relationship between Inspector General of Police and one person who claims he has so much power in this state. I don't know the relationship, because it's beginning to go beyond the normal professional relationship. I said the government wrote a letter with the judgment that we have to him, and what he's acting on is what he called the federal government, the judgment they got from the Federal High Court. Even at that, if we should go by that, the judgment in the Federal High Court, did he say election should be bad? Lifu, that justice that gave that fraudulent judgment, did he say no election? Rather, it technically said don't provide. We don't need your security. We will provide our own security. After all, it happened in Anambra. Go and work with your security. But this election must hold. If you like whatever it is you want to do it. The election result will be declared. People will be sworn in. I say it here. It's not a banana republic. What kind of a country is it? And when it comes to the issue of Rivers State, it becomes different. You're not ashamed of yourself. You call yourself Inspector General of Police.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. I will be here In fact, if I go back and I hear anybody, I will come here. This is my property. And you don't have any power whatsoever to bar me from entering it. Yes. Just try it. That part of your history as a very wicked and fraudulent Inspector General of Police will include shooting Fubara.
Yes.
I think I've given you enough respect. Well, let me say to all Rivers indigents, everyone residing in Rivers State, election will hold.
Yes.
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 Election will hold.
Yes.
Anything that wants to happen, let it happen.
We are here.
All other states did, yes.
We are here.
I don't understand.
I'm not going anywhere.
We don't fear anybody. We are here.
All other states did, yes.
So, everybody, just relax. Nothing is happening.
Nothing, no.
We are ready. If we know that this is going to be the last fight, and we will take it to the end.
So that's the situation early this morning. And as the day broke, right, they themselves took to the streets. And they took over the front of the supposed SIEC, the State's Independent Electoral Commission's office. They mounted their own, they mounted their own position or pose, what have you, in front of the place and waiting for Werewike and his men. Anambra had local government election. Solo done by people. They were declared winner of all of the local government areas. APC had election in Kwara. And they declared APC winner of every local government. They had it in Imo State, where Oples Uzodinjo conducted his own charade election, and they declared APC winner of all of the Oples. That's why he's asking, how come it is different in Rivers? Because Werewike is involved, the most powerful politician, he says. But they are not giving up.
Guys, I have to switch phones, so this light might be going off very soon. Check my wall, I'll be coming back again. I want to switch to my wall remote Samsung phone. Make it begin doing work. This one is 7%. I want to switch at the dead end. I'm switching to my Samsung phone. My watch alone. My people.
We are out again.
Oh, stop.
That's it.
That's it. Yes, sir. Yeah.
We must have our structure in this state.
Yeah.
Election must hold.
Yes, correct. That's right.
Election must hold.
Everyone for himself, for their own political survival. Indeed, all just to have their own turn, a turn that they believe is their right. You know, Wiki has, he's had his own time, and this is their time. If Wiki will not obey him, then they would rather just burn down the River State totally. I told you why I have been covering this issue of rivers. For those who know rivers politics very well, you will go back and see from the moment we've started talking about this, it will be like, what is so special about their elections? No. It is to further show to you how degenerated the entire contraption has become. Okay? It is never about the people. Remember that. It is never. Okay? If Fubara had not reneged on paying the 30% revenue allocation accrued to the states, all of this, none of this will be happening. But he reneged and decided to kind of, share the money with other people than with a Wiki. And those ones will stand and die for him as well. So unfortunate that Wiki also had similar thing. When Patience Jonathan, Mama Peace, was fighting Amechi. Remember Amechi? To the point that the then commissioner of police in Rivers State confronted the state governor, shot at him, because it was order from above, from Abuja. It was the fight against Amechi that gave birth to Wiki that he benefited from. A throwback.
So today, I have sent you back to your people. I have handed you over to your people, Rivers people, and especially to our father that is here, who has mentored all of us, who has brought all of us. And we pray God Almighty to keep him alive, to reap the fruit of his labor. So to Wiki, I hand you over to your father.
But
I thank God that you are here. And all of us here are all working together. As you can see, this is the River State. This is the PDP you are seeing as far as River State is concerned. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your moderate here. Let him know that all of us who are totally committed to him will not look back, and God will lead him to victory gone 2015. But we want to assure you that we won't disappoint you. We won't disappoint your husband. PDP today is stronger in River State. The last time we saw PDP united in this manner was when our former governor was there. For the past 8 years, PDP has never been this strong in River State. Now you will find, on every occasion, you find the strong PDP men all rallying around, just because you are there. River State is a PDP state. Since 1999, PDP had always won elections in River State. This time, PDP will win again. We will deliver heavily to Mr. President, and we will deliver the governor of River State too. One example I want to give you, Mommy, is that, and which has never happened. This time, the stakeholders contributed money. We said, unlike what happens in the past, where the aspirant will go pay, this time we contributed money, went and bought form and give to the aspirant, to say that we are moving together. We all have a stake. It is our state. So it is no longer one man's business. It is a business for all of us. So again, on behalf of everybody here and those back home, we want to thank you.
And it is that Wike that has now become an emperor. That he has dealt with everybody. Patience Jonathan, Peter Odilio, his wife, everybody is now above them. He's called them names. He's now the emperor of River State. 9 years after, or 8 years after. Right? But the guy that is now dealing with Wike happened to be the supposed accountant general of River State, who knows where the bodies are buried. I don't know why this Fubara, maybe the reason why Fubara is not giving us all the details of Wike's loot, how Wike depleted River State, is because if he tried it, he is also going to be indicted. If not, he's supposed to don't release things. We go show, say, how Wike looted River State, but he hasn't. He's just there talking and talking and talking. It's pretty much like, I don't know. So after this scenario of this, what do you call it? He had this meeting.
Before the commencement of this process, we did a formal letter to the National Security Advisor, sending a copy of the judgment that should give protection for the election. A copy of that judgment was also sent to the Inspector General of Police, the DGDSS, and other security agencies. I feel strongly that when that information gets to the National Security Officer, the DGSSS, the Inspector General of Police, it has also gotten to Mr. President. It is not issues like this that I'll bring to him. At that time, this particular situation has not gotten to this stage. But now that it has gotten to this extent, we will definitely get in touch with him. On the aspect of police withdrawing their services, I don't think police is supposed to be part of the election process. What police should do is to protect life and property. Ensure that there is nobody that is going to come and cause fights or disrupt, bomb people's property. You don't need to be, in fact, you don't need to be close to the polling unit or the voting center. So their presence does not matter to me. What is important is ensure that the life of the people of River State are protected, their properties are protected. On the issue of the election, I don't think if they withdraw their services, is going to mar the process. Not at all. We have two forms of security. We have the formal security, we also have the informal set of security. But the people that we're having issues with is Nigerian police. I don't think the other sister agencies that works for the same security purposes in this state are having issues with us. So if they're not providing, I strongly believe that some other agencies will provide security for the election. Thank you. Before the
That's Fubara. He also kind of added this too, saying that if the police withdraw their service from the state, there are others that can provide security. All right, so there's nothing to worry about. I told you, tomorrow will be like, they never start shooting, oh. They will start shooting themselves this evening. And by tomorrow, you will see more shooting. That is further indictment on the supposed fraudulent democracy you are practicing in that contraption. My job is to expose all of this and get to let you know reason why people like us would never buy the idea that Nigeria is going to work. Never. Let the thuggery continues.
Getting into the scene and to the shock of everyone who is gathered in there. Unless the presence of some fierce-looking policemen in one truck and 3 other empty vans trying to force their way into the premises. And I had to stop them. In the course of that process, we discovered that that movement was a deliberate attempt by the Nigerian Police Force Command, both the Rivers and the airport, to steal the electoral materials. But this morning, I want to assure the Nigerians and the fiscal people of Rivers State that we have done everything that is needed, and we will ensure that this election goes ahead. First, on the issue of voters register, INEC, this has already informed us that they have voters register. So why would the election not go on? On the issue of security, if the police feels they don't want to.
So if the police can't provide security, other people will provide security. I'm talking about security. Yesterday, the supposed National Security Advisor, NSA, to Tifnumbu, the former Maja, Rebadu, had a meeting where they had a delegation from Kano in attendance. And he publicly addressed Adobayero, the man removed as Emir of Kano, and the emirate created for him dismantled by the current government of Kano. He was in attendance and he was referred to as Emir of Kano. Remember, during that saga of Sanusi Emir, Adobayero Emir, or Adebayero being removed as Emir, Sanusi being sworn in as the new Emir, we were told that the Maja Ribadu was Adobayero's in-law. And they said he was the one, in fact, providing security for Adobayero, the supposed deposed Emir. Yesterday, he referred to him as Emir of Kano. And he was talking about the silent achievement of Tifnumbu in the area of security. That Nigeria is so safe now that you can all move about freely. Not true? I'll share that with you. Listen.
We do not talk much, and you could take the.
Said we don't talk much, but we are doing great job. Nigeria is safe now, and others.
We do not talk much, and you could take the. You know that we have not been talking. We have been working. We walk. We talk less. But I can assure you, we are on the right track. Nigeria is getting to be stable. We are restoring order. You will feel it. You will see it. Give us time. But it's also a gentle reminder to some of us who are here. Don't forget a Nigeria of 2022. Yes. A Nigeria that even here in Abuja, bad people, terrorists, bandits, will come in and kill our soldiers. A Nigeria where people will come in and attack our prison and remove the most dangerous people to their prison. Just 2022, up to 2023. A Nigeria where they will attack a train and take hundreds of people as victims of kidnapping. A Nigeria of 2022. Yes. And we came in. And I can assure you, today Abuja is secure. Today, you can walk and drive at night. You can go to Kaduna, you can go to Lokoja, you can go to Mina, you can go to Lafia. You feel safe. Just 1 year, 3 months, or 4 months. In Nigeria, you can drive any part of the country today. And you dare not do it in 2022. In Nigeria, where Niger Delta is beginning to be normal and order. In Nigeria, where Southeast, all the police stations are back to work. In Nigeria, where non-indigenous of that part of the Southeast who walk and drive and live there without any fear. In Nigeria today,